Yes, welcome back. A lot is happening in Hawaii. I have seen a lot of videos surfacing, a lot of people giving first-hand information compared to what the mainstream media is telling us.
Oprah Winfrey has been spotted helping people displaced by the Maui fires. Winfrey has been a part-time resident of Maui for years.
What's going on in Maui? There is a lot to unpack, so try to keep up. Several wildfires have broken out on the island of Maui, creating mass devastation and destruction, most notably the town of Lahaina. This is not the people's fault, and our hearts go out to those affected. Why is Lahaina significant? It was once the capital of the Kingdom of Hawaii, prior to the forced U.S. annexation and the eventual move to Honolulu. Lahaina is filled with native property and business owners that have dug their heels in and have refused to sell their properties to conglomerates such as BlackRock, Vanguard, and Oprah. Unglobalized prime oceanfront property still owned and managed by the natives. So what caused this destruction? Short answer, no one knows. All government agencies, local and federal, have vehemently stated that it is unknown.
Some say it's climate change. According to this article, Hawaii wildfire sparked conspiracy theories about direct energy weapons. I don't know if you have seen this. I have a couple of videos I'm going to play so you can see exactly what is happening. Going down on this article, the devastating wildfire in Hawaii have brought a new conspiracy theory from climate change deniers who suggest that the destruction was orchestrated by the federal government directed energy weapons.
If you live anywhere but Hawaii, this is for you. The news is lying to you. They're not telling the truth about what's happening in Lahaina. The government is stopping supply drops because they're not approved by the Red Cross or something. Bullshit. There are people looting because there's no supplies, and all that supplies that you might be donating or donating your money, the government is taking it and not giving it to the people who actually need it. The trucks from the other side trying to get to the west side are being held at gunpoint so people can loot it. Fortunately, this only happens at night, but still, his family's been there for hundreds of years. Have to do it themselves? This is my best friend who posted this. She lost everything. She lost everything she owned. She lost her house. I know at least like 20 people who lost their homes. And they didn't get a fucking warning. Apparently the cops rode around once in the neighborhood. That's it. No evacuations, no signs, no sirens. That one time when there was a nuclear missile and they made like everyone get alerts. What happened to that? Where's that when you actually need it? The fuck? People do not get warnings that their house and everything they know is about to burn down. There's no evacuation notice. There's no time. People were stuck in their houses burning to death. The amount of fatalities is expected to be more than 500, but less than 1,000. Many of the fatalities will be children who were at home because of canceled school. Parents worked, and the children were fucking home alone, and they couldn't leave their own house. There was the fire, and the fire department claimed that it was 100% contained, knowing that there would be 70-mile-per-hour winds by the afternoon due to Hurricane Dora. They left it there, and this shit happened. Like, what? Hotels are not giving local Hawaiians rooms because they're full because of tourists.
Bruh, this is Friday about 10 a.m. and they're just, look at all these tourists.
Tourists are having fun and snorkeling while thousands of people are displaced. Hundreds of people need supplies and they're blocking the roads.
Yes, sometimes I used to tell myself I cannot pick up news on TikTok. But when I look at videos like this, people coming out to express themselves, partaking to what is happening in Hawaii, sometimes can actually make you to believe. You saw Newsweek trying to paint this a conspiracy theories, people saying it is because of this issue of land grab. They say they will not sell land, to BlackRock, Vanguard, and Opera. She has a house in this area. When you look at the pictures I'm seeing online, you realize fire secured that place and didn't touch her home. That is where people are worried, Some coming out with these theories like this is happening, which I don't know. If you are the one in that position, fire is touching everywhere. At the end of the day, you will see yourself drawing some kind of conclusions like what I'm saying. Why is it that her home was not touched? That is a question people are asking. She went there to distribute food items like you saw at the beginning of the video.
Hi everyone, my name is Kate. I'm from Maui, specifically Lahaina. My family and I live up Lahaina Luna. We were evacuated during the fire. We're currently displaced. We are sleeping on the floors of the most amazing family members. I just wanted to come on here and say, do not believe what is being told on the news. 86 casualties is not true. The actual count is estimated somewhere between 500 and 1,000 people. People were not informed except for 5 minutes before they had to evacuate. And this was via a cell phone message, an emergency alert. Our town has evacuation sirens for tsunami installed that are working, actively working, and they were not sounded. Children home from school while their parents worked. Our kapuna, who only have access to landlines. These are the people that they're pulling out of houses right now. That they're pulling out of rubble.
Now, when you take a look at an article recently published by the Daily Mail, you will see the discrepancy. It says about 95%, but Newsweek is telling us 55%. That is to tell you the contradictions with the mainstream media. They are not telling the truth of what is happening. If the fires in Hawaii were natural, what in the hell is this? One user captioned a photo of X, formerly Twitter. The platform flagged the post with a warning that read, "Image capture an event that occurred in Michigan in 2018, not a current event in Hawaii." The directed energy weapon being used on Hawaii are powerful enough to set the Pacific Ocean on fire, far-right online personalities to Peter said. Do involve high energy lasers, other high power electromagnetic that use concentrated electromagnetic energy to combat energy forces and assets, according to the US Government Accountability Office. Although the Defense Department has spent about 1 billion annually on developing this weapon to take down missiles and drone threats, I have this feeling when I see something with the mainstream media, especially articles like this, telling me a conspiracy theory on something, I will pay attention. It might be true. They just want to discredit it.